I crested the hill overlooking my family's 15,000-acre ranch in Colorado, my heart set on the familiar sweep of golden wheat fields and the cool mountain breeze. 6 months in Singapore on a cybersecurity project had left me aching for home. But what I saw froze me in my tracks. Orange stakes, surveying equipment, and hard-hatted workers carving up my land like vultures. My truck skidded to a stop, dust swirling as I stormed toward a man in a crisp white helmet, his clipboard clutched like a shield. "What the hell are you doing on my property?" I roared, my voice raw with jet lag and rising panic. The surveyor's smirk was infuriating. "This ain't yours anymore, pal. The HOA sold it to Summit Development. All legal, county approved." He tossed me a folder stamped with official seals. My eyes locked on a signature authorizing the sale of 12,000 acres of the Harper Ranch. Except I hadn't signed it. I'd been halfway across the globe. "This is forged," I muttered, the world tilting beneath me. The surveyor shrugged. "Take it up with Willow Creek HOA." My family had worked this land since my great-grandfather, Samuel Harper, staked his claim in the 1880s. For generations had toiled here, buried loved ones under the ancient oak by the creek. Now, with a few strokes of a pen, it was gone. I drove to the HOA president's pristine office, where Catherine Reynolds sat behind a glass desk, her manicured nails tapping like a predator's claws. "Mr. Harper, the sale is legal," she said, her voice smooth but cold. She slid a yellow document across the desk, a power of attorney with my supposed signature. "Your grandfather signed an agreement in the 50s. Judge Thompson approved everything." "That's not my signature," I snapped. "This is fraud." Her smile was a blade. "Accuse me publicly, and you'll face a slander lawsuit." I left, fury burning in my chest, and called my mother, Eleanor, in Arizona. Her voice trembled as I explained. "Your father warned me about the HOA," she said. "Check his old shed. He kept documents in a floor safe." That night, I tore through the shed, finding the safe under a frayed rug. Inside were deeds and tax records, but the HOA folder was empty. Someone had beaten me to it. I rallied for an HOA meeting, hoping for allies. Instead, I walked into a trap. Catherine had prepped the residents, who either avoided my gaze or praised the development's economic benefits. When I pointed out the forged signature, Catherine's icy dismissal came with a security threat. Defeated, I stood in my family's ranch house, staring at a photo of 4 generations of Harpers. "I won't let them win, Dad," I whispered, dialing an old college friend, Sophia Bennett, now a top real estate attorney. Sophia arrived at dawn, coffee in hand, and we pored over documents. Late that night, she found a game changer. The ranch was under trust management, requiring my explicit consent for any salient consent I never gave. The forged power of attorney was a sham. I called Lucas Carter, a former colleague and IT genius, who dug into the HOA's digital trail. He uncovered timestamps proving the document was created 3 months ago, not 6, and traces of software used to forge my signature from old contracts. Then he found emails damning proof of a 3-year plot between Catherine, Summit CEO, Michael Vaughn, and Judge Thompson. The HOA struck back hard. A restraining order barred me from harassing members, and security blocked my access to my own land. Neighbors shunned me, though a few whispered support, calling Catherine's HOA a dictatorship. One night, Lucas and I risked everything, sneaking into the HOA office. We found emails detailing payments to board members and Catherine's undisclosed past with Summit. Most shocking, evidence of bribes to Judge Thompson. As we downloaded the files, keys jangled at the door. We fled through a window, but I dropped my phone full of texts with Sophia. From the shadows, I watched Catherine scroll through it, her face lit with malice. "Call Richard now," she barked into her phone. "Blackwell knows too much." Time was running out. Sophia worked through the night, preparing legal filings, while Lucas set up surveillance cameras. At 3 a.m., bleary-eyed, Sophia uncovered a bombshell in the HOA's founding agreement. Properties had to be re-registered every decade, a requirement ignored since 2015. Under the Colorado Land Act of 1963, unregistered properties reverted to county control. The entire HOA neighborhood was vulnerable. "This is our leverage," Sophia said, eyes blazing. "We can turn this around." We raced to the county records office, where an elderly clerk, George Mitchell, confirmed the lapse. "All those homes are technically county property now," he said, dusting off old maps. Sophia explained, "The The county could auction unregistered land, and we could buy it. Using a shell company Lucas set up, I purchased the entire HOA residential area for $1 in a quiet auction. I now owned every house, including Catherine's and Vaughn's. The next morning, legal teams fanned out, delivering notices to stunned residents. They were on Harper Family Holdings land and owed rent or faced eviction. I staged a public spectacle, with reporters capturing the chaos. The HOA failed you, I told the crowd. They forged documents to steal my ranch while neglecting their own registrations. I offered a choice: buy back homes at fair value or join a new community land trust to protect their rights and my land's legacy. Catherine called an emergency meeting, her lawyer, Richard Hayes, decrying my illegal move. But residents, armed with proof of her $50,000 summit payments, turned on her. "Why didn't you renew our registrations?" one demanded. The room erupted. At a county hearing, I presented the conspiracy-forged documents, bribes, and Catherine's summit ties. Residents tore up her rental agreements, signing onto my trust. Judge Martinez, untainted by Vaughn's Golf Club, dismissed Catherine's injunction. "This is your own mess," she said. Desperate, Catherine offered 5,000 acres back. I refused. Then my ranch house was ransacked, but Lucas's cameras caught Richard stealing decoy documents. His arrest unraveled everything. Catherine, betrayed by Vaughn's attempt to dodge blame, confessed to investigators it was Michael's plan from the start. Richard, facing charges, implicated both. The HOA collapsed, and the county recognized my trust as the new governing body. Residents voted to return my 15,000 acres and join the trust, which required 90% approval for land changes. Catherine and Richard faced prison. Vaughn's summit crumbled under SEC scrutiny. Judge Thompson was ousted amid bribery probes. My story went viral, inspiring homeowners nationwide. Standing in my restored wheat fields, I felt my ancestors' pride. This wasn't just my fight, it was a movement against corruption, a legacy secured for generations to come.